If there's selfishness, it's not love. It's kama, lust. People say love in this world, but it's a corruption. Love is selfless. Love is, I'm only concerned with the welfare of my beloved, even if it causes me pain. That was gopis. Krishna wanted to reciprocate with their love. Their pure, unalloyed love. The perfection of the perfected, liberated soul's love for God. That is what Rasa Lila is. No romance of this world, no lust of this world, no selfishness. It's the highest expression of the pure, liberated soul's love for God, exclusively. Krishna stood under the Bamsiba tree as he saw the beautiful autumn moon rising on the horizon of Vrindavan. There was the breeze of Yamuna and the beautiful song of her current. There was the peacocks cawing and the sweet birds chirping, wobbling, trilling and singing. There was the wonderful fragrance of blooming malika, malati, and various other mogra flowers. And all of the trees and the sky were displaying the most extraordinary beauty for the pleasure of Krishna. And River Yamuna was pushing forth magnificent, fragrant lotus flowers. Experiencing this atmosphere, Krishna was feeling in his heart, this is the perfect time and place to give pleasure to the gopis. He played the fifth note of his flute, Bamsi. When he blew into the flute, it was not like you and me blow into a flute. We just, some air from our lungs makes a sound. Yes, maybe good sound. But this is transcendental. It was the intimate, full, ecstatic love of Krishna for each of his gopis that emerged from his heart of hearts and came through his mouth as his breath and filled the whole of the flute. And when that sound came out, it was the sweetest of all music. The original cause of all music. It was Krishna, the innermost love of Krishna's heart in sound vibration, soaring through the air, the atmosphere of Vrindavan. And he personally directed it into the ears of the gopis. Lord Chaitanya described when that flute sound entered into the ears of the gopis, it went into their hearts. And it was like a bird made a nest in the ears, so no other sound could possibly be heard by them. And when it entered into their heart, Hari, he stole their hearts, stole their consciousness. They felt him calling. And whatever they may have been doing was irrelevant. They left their duties, they left their relationships in the middle of the night and ran out to meet with Krishna under the Bamsiba tree. And there they came before Gopinath, the Lord of the Gopis. Seeing him standing in his beautiful threefold bending form, they offer their hearts, their lives. And Krishna thanked them for coming. He said, "You have risked everything to come here. I'm very much happy with you. And now you've seen the beauty of the Vrindavan forest and this elegant moonlight, and we've met. So now you can go home." But the gopis were crying and drawing curved lines with their toes on the ground. They wanted to stay. There was a beautiful discussion. And ultimately the gopis conquered Krishna, and they stayed. But then Krishna left. As they were having beautiful Leela together, all of the gopis and Krishna left. And the gopis, they were searching through the forest, asking the moon and the stars, asking the trees and the river and the flowers, where is the son of Nanda? Where is Shamsundar? Searching and searching and searching. And ultimately they found 2 pairs of footprints. And they understood that there's one gopi who loves us more, who loves Krishna more than any of the rest of us. This gopi, her worship and her love for Krishna is supreme. He left everyone only for her. Then they saw there was only one set of footprints, that this gopi must have been tired. So Krishna's carrying her. Then they saw only half a footprint. Krishna must have gone up on his tiptoes to pick some flowers for her. This section of the Bhagavatam reveals, more than any other scripture, the supremacy of Sri Radha's love. Krishna left all other gopis to show the world that the source of all love, the highest love, is the love of Sri Radharani. Together, Radharani and gopis, they recited the Gopi Gita, beautiful songs of love for Krishna in separation. Then Krishna manifested before them. And Krishna revealed to them that I only left you to increase the quality of your love, to increase the bliss of your love for me, for no other reason. And your love for me is so great that I have no power to repay you. Even with everything I am and everything I have in all material and spiritual worlds, in an entire lifetime of Brahma, I cannot repay you for your love for me. Krishna revealed he is totally conquered by the love of the gopis. So please be satisfied with that love. It was after revealing these qualities, then Krishna performed his rasa dance with Srimati Radharani and the gopis. The dance of pure spiritual love. On the bank of the Yamuna, in the forests of Vrindavan. And sometimes they would refresh themselves by bathing in the Jamuna and performing water sports among all the lotus flowers. And then they would dance and dance. Do you know how long they danced? An entire nighttime of Brahma. What is that? 4 yugas melted, the 4 yuga cycles. 4 yuga cycles multiplied 1,000 times. It's about 4.3 billion years. That's how long he danced with them. And they never even had to go to sleep. That was the nature of their love. But Krishna, who can do anything, he compressed that 4,300,000,000 years into one night. Krishna he revealed to the world that prema, or pure love, is the only thing that really satisfies his heart. Shukadev Goswami was such a Goswami that he was so fixed in his total absorption into the Supreme that he didn't even recognize the difference between male and female. Rupa Goswami, Sanatan Goswami, Raghunath Das Goswami, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, the crest jewel of all sannyasis, the greatest renunciates, who had nothing to do with sex life, who had nothing to do with material possessions, who had nothing to do with any type of ego or enjoyment of the senses, they all unanimously agree that the love for the gopis is the highest and purest spiritual state of renunciation and detachment. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he taught his sannyasis that the perfection of renunciation is the gopis' love. And Srimad Bhagavatam shows of all the gopis, Sri Radha is supreme. And if anyone gets the mercy of Sri Radha, then Krishna is obliged to accept that person. Prabhupada says like this, that in Vrindavan, people say Jai Radhe more than Jai Krishna. Because they know, if they call Radharani's name, if they please Radharani, she will say, Krishna, this devotee is better than me, please accept. And Krishna has no choice, he must accept. So this is the supreme method of yoga, is to somehow connect ourselves to Radharani's mercy, the divine feminine potency of the Lord. Radharani's love is so deep and so intimate that Krishna himself, who knows everything, past, present, and future, who knows everyone's heart inside and out, he is thinking, what is the glory of Radharani's love? What is it in me that Radharani sees that invokes such happiness? What is it that she tastes when she experiences my love? Her bliss is greater than mine by millions and millions of times. I want to taste it. Radha bhava duti suvalitam nomi Krishna swarupam. The one absolute truth is divided into two parts as Radha and Krishna to enjoy love. Now the two have become one again as Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Krishna, who wants to taste the sweetness of Radha's love, And he comes to do this in this material world so that he could distribute that same love to everyone and anyone without discrimination of where they're coming from, what they've done, who they are. All we have to do is chant the holy names according to his direction. Trinadapi sunichena, taror ibasi hishnuna, amanina manadena kirtaniya sadahari. To be humble like a blade of grass, tolerant like tree, ready to offer all respect to others and expect none in return. In this spirit of being the servant of the servant of the servant, Krishna will reveal all of his opulences within the name. Krishna's form, qualities, Krishna's abode, Vrindavan, Goloka, Krishna's associates, Krishna's pastimes, Krishna's love are all within the name. If we can just chant in this spirit, Krishna reveals our eternal relationship with Krishna and gives himself. Sri Radharani gives herself to one who chants in this spirit. This is Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's mission, to give the highest revelation of Radha's love to us through the congregational chanting of the holy name. And through our connection to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, if we serve one another with humility and sincerity, if we act as instruments of Prabhupada and the Acharya's compassion toward everyone in this world, and if we sincerely chant the holy names, we can gain entrance into the Ras Lila. Dina hina yata chilo harinam udharilo tarasakshi jagai madhai. Narottam Das Thakur sang this with conviction, realization, and experience. By Lord Chaitanya's mercy, the holy names have descended with such grace that even Jagai and Madhai attained Goloka Vrindavan through chanting. The two most abominable criminals. This is the gift that Srila Prabhupada gave to the world. Prabhupada was living at the Radha Damodar temple. There's a beautiful Leela in Vrindavan where Krishna and Radharani were having their Ras Leela, and Krishna came late. So Radharani tied Krishna around the waist with some flower bedecked creepers and tied him to a tree, Kadamba tree, I believe. And this is Radha Damodar. Just as Yashoda Mai bound Krishna by the waist with her love, Radharani bound Krishna by the waist by her love. Prabhupada lived there in Radha Damodar. Rupa Goswami's Samadhi, Jiva Goswami's Samadhi. This is right in the heart of Krishna's eternal Rasa Leela. Beyond the veneer of the earthly perception, Krishna's pastimes are eternally taking place in Vrindavan Dham. When Krishna, by his mercy, gives us the eyes to feel it and to see it. Srila Prabhupada was living all those years right at Seva Kunj, in the heart of Krishna's Ras Leela. He never left there. He brought the grace of Radha and Krishna, Sri Vrindavan and the Rasa Stali in his heart to share it with whoever he met, with the whole world. And he gave that gift through every word of his books and through the society he's established. So if we simply become genuinely humble, deeply attached to hearing Krishna's words, his pastimes, deeply attached to chanting the holy names and serving Srila Prabhupada's divine mission, then Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu will come, lift us up like he lifted up Raghunath Das Goswami, and bring us to Radha Kund, Govardhan, and the Rasa Leela. Let us thank Prabhupada. Thank Srila Prabhupada for this supreme blessing he has bestowed upon the world. And let us be very grateful for the devotees who have so kindly connected us to that current of grace. On this holy day of the moonlit night of Ras Purnima. Thank you very much.